There are processes through which God lifted us up. Number one, by hanging on the tree. By hanging, allowing himself to hang on the cross. First Peter chapter 2 verse 24 says, who his own self bare our sin in his own body on the tree, that we, being dead to sin, should live unto righteousness, by whose stripes we were healed. Jesus lifted us up by allowing himself being hung on the cross. If your hand is dirty, look at what Jesus did. Your hand is very dirty, right? And they give you face towel or hand towel to wipe your hand. After wiping your hand, maybe you go outside and just spread the towel outside. When people come and they look at you and the towel, who would they say is dirty? Is it still your hand or is it the towel? That is what Jesus did. He wiped off the sins from your hand and presented you towards God, his Father. Now you wouldn't have been able to stand before God because of sin, because your hands are too dirty. Our hands are too dirty. But what Jesus did, he appeared as a towel. He wiped it off from our hands, presented us all to God. Despite the sinful state we find ourselves in, yet we could stand before him through Jesus and say, God, his righteousness is now our righteousness. And Jesus stood before God with that. Jesus went to heaven as that dirty towel. He presented himself as a sacrifice to God. Look at me, I have wiped away the sins of the world. God took away that sin and placed him in a throne. Wherefore he highly exalted him on that throne, that at the mention of the name Jesus Christ, those whose sin were wiped with that towel, every other one that surrounds such persons or circumstances, their knees bow at that name. It is wonderful to know that Jesus died for me. Wonderful to know. It is wonderful to know. Wonderful that Jesus died. Wonderful, wonderful